Welcome my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated. It's Mary Jane. Let's talk about Real Housewives of Potomac Season 3, Episode 18, the finale. We going in. The pizza has been left on the porch. Karen ain't found the pizza. She ain't seen the pizza. So people are assuming Giselle, Robyn and Ashley, that she ain't living there and that ain't her location. That's not where she's staying at. But if Karen is smart, she rented the house to film in, and that's it. And they've been saving that money while they're fighting the IRS and living in Ray's townhouse. That makes sense, and that's probably why that she didn't want to tell the her castmates, because she still wanted to come off as the the big ass Karen, the Karen that got it going on, that got everything right. So she wanted to keep up that image because she really do got the money, but right now they can't flex on Karen because the IRS is watching. If that is true, Karen wouldn't give the details of what's going on between her and Ray, and how did he actually solve his problem with the IRS. Is he making payment arrangement? Did he pay a lump sum, or what's going on? So she didn't clarify that, she didn't rectify that, and she don't give a damn about telling us about her personal business. But we might find out on a reunion, because she breaks down and she starts crying. So it ain't all good over there. But her and Ray are still going strong, and she ain't trying to go to Florida. She's wearing her wedding ring when she goes to Candiace's engagement party. So she's still trying to do that thing. And we have Michael out here caping for Ashley, but he's going to, because that's his wife. Because Ashley done told Michael how Karen keeps throwing jabs at her through Michael, talking about Michael being on Grindr, picking up men, his penises on the internet. Ashley done let Michael know that Karen was throwing these jabs at her too. And then on top of that, Karen also said that Michael kicked Ashley out of her little small hovel and threw her in a studio apartment. I was just like, oh shit. And then Michael's saying to Ashley that I was planning a future without you. Like, damn baby, like you was already X'd off my list. I was already hopping into bed with somebody else. I was planning to be without you. I got myself together. You ain't nothing to get over. I was just like, damn, he gonna say it like that? Like, I was planning to be without you. Ashley probably was planning to be with him and seeing how they can work it out. He was planning on to move on and be done with you. Poof, poof, pow. But it didn't happen. So you got Michael going around questioning Ray about his location, where he live at. It ain't a smart idea to rent. Do you still live in Potomac? Where you really living at Great Falls? Like, are you renting or you own? Like, it ain't your damn business whether he rents or own. And you're in real estate, you can find out whether he rents or own. You already know the answer to the question, but you want to be shady on camera because you want to feel like you helping out your wife Ashley, because you done been throwing rocks and stone at her and her mother all season long. So hey, at the end of the day, the last episode, the season finale, I'm gonna come through for my wife, tell her why we love each other. So we find out that Michael is just as messy and low down and dirty and raunchy. He takes jabs and he throws shots and he pokes where it's hard, where it can hurt, just like his wife Ashley does. But only reason why they do that, because shit ain't good in paradise. We're gonna find out. Supposedly Michael is in some financial distress. Everything ain't going so well with him and his real estate business. That's what Ray did some in private investigation. We'll see if that's actually true. And if that's the reason why Michael did the new prenup, because he wanted to live comfortable just in case Ashley walked away, because he ain't making all the money that he used to make. That could be a possibility. So I'm just like, damn. But hopefully Karen and Ray actually was just renting that house for show, and they was living in that townhouse and stacking up that cheddar and that bank. So now we can see next season that they blow up. But it seems like something ain't all good over there with Karen and Ray, because she starts to break down at the reunion. She's crying, and she crying because of the girls hurt her feelings, and she's trying to get the sympathy of the crowd, or she just really hurt because she's been fighting off Ashley all season, and she had to fight off Giselle and Robyn too as well, and she had to fight off Monique a little bit. But it was going down for Karen. Karen has some things to deal with this season. I was just like, whoa. So then now we have Robyn and, you know, Giselle and Ashley actually leaving the pizza at Karen's house, ringing the doorbell, looking through the windows. They don't see nobody living there. They don't see nothing. They don't see no movement. They just see one light. So they're not sure if Karen still lives there or not. But they question her, and Karen says that she don't know shit about a pizza. She could have been trolling them and didn't know about the pizza. But damn, like, no, when she watched this season back and she seen they went to her house just to prove that she don't live there, like, damn, these ain't my peoples. These ain't my friends. She feeling a certain type of way. That could have made her cry too as well. Like, they will go through no lengths to try to make Karen look bad, like she ain't living well. So we'll see what happens with that situation. Then we get Candiace and Chris. It's like, damn, Candiace, what are you doing with Chris? He hasn't seen his son in 10 years, and his son's 15 years old. How do you consciously get into a relationship with a guy that don't have the wants or have the gumption or have the guts to fight for their kids and search for their kids and have their kids in their life? Like, so Candiace, have you ever met Chris's kids? Have you ever seen them? Have you talked to them? Have you met them? Like, are you really just gonna meet them the weekend of your wedding? Like, that just sounds strange and it sounds crazy. Like, what can the ex-wife and the ex, jump off do to prevent Chris from seeing his kids? Like, maybe he didn't have any money, so he didn't go after them because he didn't want child support to be put on him. But that means that he needs to get up and needs to do what he needs to do, because him and his kids, that's his seed. A man that just let his kids just disappear. And then we got Candiace giving up cop and pleas for Chris, talking about he was abandoned. So that means damn well he should know not to abandon his kids. And the court system will be easy on Chris because he is Caucasian. The court system is different for Caucasian males than it is for African American male or melanin males. That's just facts. And so the court would at least granted him something, give him the bare minimum of child support. Like, damn, have you met his kids? And then we have Candiace's mother. She's throwing shots, talking about her daughter's going to be Chris's third baby mama. It's just like, oh shit. And she was like, she's ready for it, but it is what it is. And we find out that Candiace's stepfather has been in her life since she was 5 years old. So her mother always kept a husband, a good husband, a husband that can afford and take care of things, because he's paying for Candiace's engagement party. So I'm just like, damn, like, Chris, come on. Like, Chris got mad baggage. It's like, damn, Candiace, you could have picked a better mate. But you know what? You feel like he's yours and that's who you wanted to be. When that's who your soulmate, then good for you. But you could have chose somebody that was kind of like in the same situation as you. No kids, never been married before, and career driven. Chris is career driven. He got the restaurant, even though he has a business partner with the restaurant that he owns, co-owns or whatever. But I'm just like saying, damn, Candiace, you went ways deep in the bullshit. Well, he married up, and so now he's connected to you, so now you owe some of that child support money too as well. And so her engagement party goes well, and he ain't saying nothing. He seems like he's very quiet about everything, so I guess he just let it be when his kids just wasn't in his life. Did he miss him? Shit, we seen you cry once or twice, but damn, I was just like, it's just way too much that he don't even see his kids. And then we got Karen. She's talking to her husband Ray. She was happy that he was home to greet her when she got home, and she was like, that Ashley didn't have that, and Ashlly confirmed that when she got home. She said, Michael ain't around. There ain't no pity patter. There ain't no feet. There ain't no baby sounds. There ain't no kids. There ain't no nothing. I just came home alone. She was so lonely she had to call her mama. And so Karen, she's waking up to Ray, and she's talking, her and Ray talking. He was like, everything is good with the taxes. She was like, how, if, when, buts, like, what went down? He was like, don't worry about it. We all good. We gonna change your spendings. Your allowance is going to increase, and you can go shopping. You can do what you need to do. But Karen said, I'm gonna just, I'm gonna chill out. I'm not gonna spend a lot of money because she don't really know what's going on. That's what she wants us to think. And so she's like, okay, I'll do it. She's like, so then producers are asking, excuse me, producers are asking Karen, like, so we need some specifics. How did Ray, like, is he making payments, payment arrangement? Did he, how did he do this? We need some specifics. Karen's like, I don't know. He just took care of business. That's all I can tell you. Karen, the woman of her stature, there's no way she's not going to know what's going on with Ray. That's just how she is. But she's also talking about, she's going to be sleeping in Ray's bed tonight. They probably sleep in separate beds, because sometimes a couple's been together for a long time. They sleep in different beds because one snore, one doesn't, one has pity patter, one wants light and the other one doesn't. So we'll see what happens with that situation. I was just like, damn. So she ain't trying to tell nobody. Even the producer, she was like, I don't know. That's what Ray did. Ray took care of the business. So I'm just like, okay. And so we got Ashley. Now she's talking to Michael about a baby. He ain't trying to hear it. He ain't trying to hear it. He ain't trying to hear about the baby situation. He's like, no, I'm not down with that. I'm not ready for that. I was planning on being without you. I wasn't planning on having you in my future. And I got some things to worry about. And we know Michael has been giving Ashley so many different excuses. First it was, let's build this restaurant, let's take it out of debt, let's just keep having a return on the restaurant, then we can think about a baby. Now it's because your mama ain't no good. In this situation, he never spoke about how the mom raised Ashley, but maybe seeing how she's been living off of him for a year and change, that maybe that had changed the equation. So Ashley, Michael was like, I need some time to think about it. I don't know. Ashley talking about, she's trying to act like that there's an ultimatum and there's nothing. Like, if Michael don't want to have a baby, then we ain't gonna be together. She told her therapist. The therapist was like, how do you feel like knowing that this man don't want to have a baby with you, and there's no compromise in this situation, that you can potentially be without Michael, and there's no way Ashley's gonna be without that bread and butter unless she can cipher some through. So she's gonna have to be with him until she's about 34, 35. And didn't leave him, and so that's probably why she went on vacation to see a fertility wooden penis over there in the other country, because she wants to keep her womb open, ready and available, so as soon as she leaves Michael, she can get knocked up really quick and really fast and in a hurry. So she's talking to Michael about, like, I want to have a baby. Like, when we discussed this, when we first got together, it was something that was non-negotiable, and we talked about this. We went over this. You knew that I wanted to have kids and this and that. And Michael was like, things have changed. I was planning my future and my life without you, baby. I done moved on quick, fast, in a hurry. You was just a memory. You was a memory, but I had to think about that prenup. So, I had to let the doors back open. So now Michael got a chance. He got a couple of more years to do what he needs to have fun and use up Ashley's body and throw her out and to get another woman that's not ready, that he don't want to have kids with yet, and play these games with them. So we'll see what happens with this situation. It's just like, damn, Ashley's in a bad situation because she's financially secure and stable with Michael, and having a kid would be a great situation for her with him, but him saying that her mom being unfair, Ashley was like, Michael don't understand the trials and tribulations we had to deal with, and poverty and things like that. Like, there was a lot of things that went on, and me being raised in my childhood, and my mom being a single mother too as well, for him to pass so much judgment. Now he was like, damn, I know Ashley's feeling like, if you felt like my mom wasn't shit and I was this and that, why'd you even marry me? Like, that means that you planned on never having a baby with me because of my genetics, because of who I came from, because of who my mother was. He never was planning on having a baby with me from Jump Street, but you just said it to keep me happy. So hopefully his ducats, his money, his paycheck can keep Ashley happy and keep them two together. I was just like, damn. So we got Robyn. She's having a little birthday party for her child. Everybody comes through. Juan is there. It seems like Juan and Ashley might be working on trying to get something together since they had that medium come to their house. And we get to see Juan's father. He's there. And Juan and his father look like identical. And they tell the story about the medium. And everybody feels like, Juan and Robyn should get back together. They should get married. They should make it official. But Juan... we just got to wonder if Juan is making it official with anybody else. And since, it seems like Robyn had lost some money with, rehabbing houses and things like that. She lost kind of like $35,000 with bad contractor, bad this, bad that, because she really don't have the experience. So that's probably where Robyn should have been getting with Michael, because he got to know contractors. He got to know this. He got to know that. That's who Michael should have been helping, is Robyn. Instead of worrying about Karen and Ray, helping out Robyn with, rehabbing houses and getting the best location, the best city inspectors and things like that. She could have been one up on the game. That's what you should have went to, Robyn. That's who she should have went to, definitely, for sure. So right now, since, you know, Robyn is losing money, I don't know if, you know, Juan's gonna take that little leap of faith with her. You know, she's in a hole, 35 grand, I believe. You know, and so it doesn't really say if Juan's gonna get back with Robyn or not, but maybe some of the sparks, you know, flew when she got her little boyish G.I. Jane haircut, which looks, you know, different. I don't know. I'm not here for it, but you guys tell me how you feel about, you know, Robyn's new haircut. Do you think it's cute or do you think it's not? But she can always add hair onto it as she go and grow her hair back, so it's all good. It's no big deal. So we have that situation, and it seems like everything is going fine with Robyn and Juan, except that, you know, she's 35 grand in the hole. And who money did she spend? Was it her money or somebody else's money? And so so Michael, he's still talking about, you know, Ray renting and not owning, how bad that is. Like, he wants to let, you know, Ray know the pros and cons of, you know, renting and owning. And, you know, Michael hasn't been to, you know, Karen's or Ray's new house. I guess they want to keep them at hand's length. That's how we gonna do it. And so Ashley just really scared that she's hoping that by her 30th birthday she's pregnant, or, you know, relationship is going to be over by her 30th birthday if there's not a bun in the oven, or they're working towards actually having a baby. I don't believe that's going to happen. It just is what it is. And so we get to everybody, and then Ashley also says in her confessional, you know, that she's fronting for the world. She's fronting this. She's fronting about her relationship with her and Michael and everything they're going through. That's probably why she's really focused on what's going on with Karen. It seems like her and Michael are so concerned with what's going on with Karen and Ray, because it takes a shiner for them and that prenup, him and his, you know, grinder accounts, his penis being on the internet, him not wanting to have a baby with Ashley, him might, and then Michael also might be having some financial distress too as well. So you know what? Throw shots at who's having the most problems right now, or looking like they're hiding some of their issues, would be Karen and Ray. And so they're not going to come for Giselle or Robyn. That's just what it is. It ain't going to happen. So since I guess Karen is hiding secrets, Ashley's hiding secrets, I guess Ashley feels like she's going to go off on, you know, take her frustration out on Karen. So we get to the engagement party, and it's funny, like, you know, Candiace's stepfather's just like, damn, Michael's kids? It's like he didn't even know he had kids. I'm just like, what's good with that? So we get to the engagement party, and, you know, this is when, you know, Ashley's talking about hiding what's going on in her life, and you really just wanting Karen to own up, because Ashley's not owning up, so she wants to force somebody else to own up because she ain't owning up. And so then we get to, you know, Ashley going strictly for Karen, talking about Karen. I see you got your ring on now. I see you got your, it seems like everything's going well between you and Ray because you're wearing your ring today. And that's when Candiace was like, yo, Candiace was like, Ashley, come on, that's mean. That's slow down. Why would you go there? Why would you say that? Like, you going really overboard. That's like a backhand compliment. And Ashley's not trying to hear it, because she's trying to get under Karen's skin as much as she can, and she's trying to secure her, make sure that she's going to be on next season, because we see what's going on with Atlanta, Real Housewives of Atlanta. She's going to make sure that she's still popping, and she wants to, you know, kind of throw some jabs at Karen, because Karen be jabbing her with the truth. and Ashley could be as well as jabbing Karen with the truth too as well. Karen was like, the day that I worry about what you think or what you say, I'll check myself into, you know, at the 5150. I will walk into the crazy house and admit myself if I feel like I have to please you and abide by you and care about anything that you say, because all you do is lie like your pants on fire. And so that's when, you know, Ashley was like, oh, Karen, did you get a pizza? You know, all of us got pizzas or whatever. She's doing it in front of Giselle. She's doing it in front of Robyn, trying to poke fun at Karen. It's like, I didn't see no pizza. I didn't see a pizza this morning. I didn't see a pizza last week. I didn't see a pizza 3 days ago. They was like, oh, you should have seen the pizza. And so then we get Michael. He goes over there to be messy with Ray and was like, where you living? Where you staying? Are you renting? Are you owning? Like, mind your effing business, mother effer. You ain't trying to sell me or rent me nothing. I don't want no advice from you, because a couple of episodes ago, Ray told Michael he didn't want no advice. He don't need his help. Because Michael was like, go talk to me. Come talk to me. I can help you. He never did. He never reached out. But so if they never talked, then they wouldn't really have, if Ray and, if Ray and Michael are friends, then why did Ashley say that, Michael told me, Ray told me that he's moving to Florida with or without Karen. So I thought they wasn't friends. And if they are friends, why is Michael kind of trying to attack Ray right now? I guess because Michael feels like he has to defend Ashley because Karen's been throwing shots all season long at his sexuality, cheating, and everything else. So I guess he's coming to defend his wife after he's been dissing her too and her family. So Karen was like, I don't care if you know. Karen's like, I don't care about what you think or what's on your mind. So Ray shuts down. Michael's like, it's none of your business. It's none of your business. Mind your business. Just basically telling him, just back up off me. So that's when Michael runs over there to Giselle, Ashley, and Robyn and Karen and say, I just had a discussion with, Ray, and he was really rude to me because I asked him some questions. And Karen was like, what'd you ask him? Does he rent or he own? Where he lives at? Whatever. She was, and what did he tell you? To mind my business. And she was like, yeah, that's who it's supposed to be. You ain't my husband's business partner, but he checked you, right? I was like, Karen, why you going there? Like, Karen's just like, she's in it. She's in it to win it. And so Mike is trying to get, start an argument, get all the ladies, or like just trying to start a terrible thing, just trying to make the event worse. Like, he's not even considering that it's actually Candiace's engagement, but he wants to get one up on Ray and Karen so bad that he's going to get the ladies started. The three ladies started. The three green-eyed ladies started, right? So it is what it is. And so then the ladies was like, well, Karen didn't get a pizza, so she probably not live at that house. And then you just see Michael just trying to be like he's better, like he got it going on, and like he's superior. When he walked into that engagement party, like he knew he was going to attack Ray and Karen. And Ashley was going to attack Karen because they both did the same thing. She immediately went in and tried to attack Karen and not wearing her, having on her wedding ring. And then on top of that, Michael going to attack Ray about, is he renting? Is he owning? Does he still live in Potomac? Michael was like, why you live, your job is like 10 minutes from you and you're going to move like to Kalahu land now. So he was like, 2 and 2 ain't adding up. So we'll see what happens. So I guess that's really just it. So Karen supposedly her taxes are all paid off and everything's all good. There's no Florida and we don't know what's going on with the pizza box. And we have Ashley. There's still no baby in sight, but she travels for her 30th birthday to another country and she plays around with a fertility penis actually to keep her fertile. And we have, Monique. She's about to have her third child. And Chris's mom don't even know. And Robyn done lost $35,000. Bad contractors, bad decisions. And her and Juan might be getting married because of the medium or they might thinking about having a relationship, a real relationship. And Giselle, she has an old man that used to be an old man that came back to be her new man now. So somebody from her past is coming back. Is it Sherman? Sherman done got, Kendall off the show. Now he can come back and be Giselle's boyfriend. And Giselle makeup line is doing good, but she got a new man in town, a new man in sight. It was kind of crazy that Robyn and Giselle both showed up to, Candiace's engagement party. They were single. They didn't have any dates. Even Charisse had a date. She came with a man. Karen came with her husband. Ashley came with her man. Candiace is there because she's about to be engaged. And it just seems like Juan only films when it's convenient. He ain't going to no parties, no dinner parties. He ain't acting like he's Robyn's boyfriend or he's her better half or they dating. Only family events only. So peace. I'm out. One love.